Mr. Speaker, first of all, I think we need to distinguish the various efforts government is making. The outset of this matter, several interventions were made. One of those interventions was to set up this fund. And the purpose or the terms of reference of the fund was absolutely clear. The fund is to raise sufficient funding for us to reconstruct the community. There is another effort by NADMO, the District Assembly, and several other agencies who are working on the issues of relief and also the questions of welfare. And then we have the Apieti Reconstruction Committee, which is chaired by my able Deputy Minister, the Honorable Benito Usubio, and who's been working around the clock, day and night, to ensure that we are able to reconstruct this community. But let me correct an assumption which is embedded in the question. Honorable Member, my senior colleague, we don't have sufficient funding. We don't have sufficient funds. In fact, the budget which has been presented to me as the budget required to rebuild Apieti, what we have raised so far is just a fraction of it, which is why we continue to call on Ghanaians to contribute to the fund for us to be able to reconstruct the community. Significantly, Mr. Speaker, the Member of Parliament for Prestea Huni Valley, who is asked this question, and who is the Member of Parliament of the community, and who enjoys the mandate of his constituents, has not contributed to this fund. He has not contributed to this fund. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, the records I have. Mr. Speaker, may I answer the question? May I answer the question? If I may.
Mr. Speaker, the Honourable Member is not even here to defend himself.
No, let me answer the question.
Well, Honourable Member, I haven't invited you. Minister, go on with your answer.
Mr. Speaker, may I answer the question? Mr. Speaker, as I indicated, Mr. Speaker, as I indicated, when the committee was set up, when the fund managers were put together, because we wanted abundance of transparency and accountability, the committee sought the services of KPMG, an internationally reputed accounting firm, to be able to give us good records of who has contributed and who has not contributed. Mr. Speaker, I have here in my hand a PhD support fund, schedule of donations, June 2022. And this is the schedule. This is the record of all the people who have contributed. The Member of Parliament for Prestea Huni Valley, who has posed this question, has not contributed to the fund. It's a fact. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honourable members, hold on. Please allow me to handle the house. Please allow me to handle the house. Yes, get on your seat.